all industry partners, overseas delegates, welcome to the annual Global Alts Asia 2025. It is my pleasure to join you here in this event. Global Alts Asia convenes together the world's leading institutional allocators, alternative asset managers, and family offices, and it reflects the growing significance of Singapore as a financial hub and a gateway to Asia's dynamic investment opportunities. Our position as a financial hub is built upon our robust regulatory framework, political stability, and us being a location where capital, talent, and opportunities converge. With over 2,500 financial institutions and a sophisticated investor base, Singapore continues to be a gateway for companies seeking to enter Asia's dynamic markets. We handle nearly 70% of Southeast Asia's venture capital deals in terms of value, and we are ranked globally amongst the top 5 financial institutions to do so. However, we are the smallest country by geographical size in Fortune's Southeast Asia list, but we generated the highest level of revenue, almost $640 billion US, which is about a third of the value on that list of 1.8 trillion. This remarkable achievement underscores Singapore's outsized impact in the region for the region. The alternative investment landscape in Asia is experiencing unprecedented growth, with assets under management projected to reach new heights in private equity, hedge funds, real estate, and emerging asset classes. This growth is not just merely about capital flows, it represents a fundamental shift in how institutional funds, family offices, and investors are approaching portfolio diversification and risk management in an increasingly complex global environment. So business events like Global Alts Asia plays a critical role in helping the finance and investment industry grow. This event brings together the ecosystem of buyers, sellers, investors, policymakers for dialogue, deal flows, and partnership discussions. And the Singapore Tourism Board, we will continue to build the pipeline of globally significant business events such as Global Alts Asia to connect people, capital, and ideas together. So this week, we have many interesting events that are taking place: Singapore FinTech Festival, Global Alts, and alongside new events like Safety and Security Asia. Singapore remains committed to grow our destination attractiveness, and we have undertaken significant infrastructure developments. Changi Airport Terminal 5, which is under construction right now, will be slated to complete by mid-2030s, will increase another 50 million passenger movements annually, on top of what Changi is handling now. We are also experiencing a big growth in MICE demand, so therefore we are making plans to build a new global downtown MICE hub, which will provide large-scale exhibition and conventional spaces to complement our current city center amenities. For business travelers, we are continuously enhancing our tourism offerings. The newly launched Singapore Oceanarium and Rainforest Wild Asia offers an exciting fusion of wildlife and adventure experiences for city dwellers like us. We are also welcoming Disney Cruises' latest cruise ship and Southeast Asia's new cruise line. So a combination like Dolores and Doubletree by Hilton are also in the cards. So whether you are here to establish your Asian HQ, raise capital from regional investors, or deploy assets across Southeast Asian markets, I encourage you to explore the comprehensive ecosystem that the event offers. Beyond your business engagements, I encourage you to make the best of your stay by experiencing Singapore's distinctive cultural, retail, and dining offerings. Marina Bay Sands has a very interesting sky park on top if you haven't visited, and also Gardens by the Bay, which is just a stone shot away, has the latest sunflower surprise. Lastly, I wish you all productive discussions, meaningful connections, and an inspiring time ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Chuan. Good morning, everybody. It is my great honor to be here for the opening of the event this morning. This event actually started with us, since 2022. So it's the fourth edition here, and the fourth year here with bigger event scale, right, in scale, feels like a true homecoming to us. That's why I'm here, very honored to be here, right, for this special announcement. The company have actually made a commitment to have this event back with us again for the next 4 years. So from 2026 all the way to 2028. So this long-term commitment feels like a true, commitment to the venue. And on behalf of everyone at the Marina Bay Sands, we would like to welcome you and thank you for being here. Thank you.
Thank you, Chuan and Sherman. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Global Alts 2026. It's great to see this room filled with some of the leading minds in alternative investments back together for the fourth year. This year, we're joined by over 300 LPs and 250 managers representing over 12 trillion of assets under management. Over the next 2 days, the iConnections platform will enable more than 3,300 one-on-one meetings, creating new connections, deepening relationships, turning ideas into strategies, and setting capital in motion long after the doors close. A huge thank you to Singapore Tourism Board, Marina Bay Sands, and sponsors for your continued partnership, and to our speakers for sharing your time and expertise. And whether this is your first Global Alts or fourth, we're thrilled to have you here. None of this would be possible without the digital backbone that connects this global ecosystem, the iConnections platform. Investors and managers connect before the event, during the event, and long after. Here, conversations don't stop, they scale. Today, we're launching the next evolution of that connectivity, Pipelines by iConnections. Pipelines keeps every meeting, note, action item, and follow-up in one seamless workspace. No spreadsheets, no lost conversations, no friction. This is capital in motion, and we built it because relationships shouldn't stall after a great conversation, and now they don't have to.
Here you are, Global Alts. New conversations starting, back-to-back meetings, follow-ups. Very exciting. But it can get messy fast. Because my question for you is, once the event is over, how do you actually keep track of everything? If you're like most people, you end up with names scattered across emails, spreadsheets, reminders. Not fun. And that's exactly why we're introducing Pipelines today. A simple, visual way to manage your relationships before, during, and after events. Let's see how it works. First, open your Global Alts event pipeline. It's already in your account with all your confirmed meetings in one place. You see a clean visual pipeline of everyone you're meeting at the event. You can rename any stage to match your process, drag and drop cards as conversations move forward, and click into a card to see all the context. Profiles, messages, notes, documents. So instead of losing momentum after the event, you know exactly where each relationship stands and what needs to happen next. No spreadsheets, no manual tracking, no guessing who to follow up with. Just one clean pipeline that keeps you organized and moving. Log in and try it out today.
This year, we're also launching something new, the Global Alts Student Initiative. We're welcoming over 100 students from leading universities and polytechnics in Singapore to join us at the event. The idea began after reading a Bloomberg article that highlighted a real challenge. Even top students struggle to access roles in finance because the roles and networks are difficult to reach. We saw an opportunity for our community to help change that. The students joining us will have access to the content sessions, meet with managers and allocators, and see how ideas and capital move in the real world. Their presence reflects a shared mission across this room to open doors, build talent, and strengthen the future of our industry. A big thank you to our advisory board members, and our managers and sponsors for championing this initiative, from connecting us with universities and polytechnics to volunteering their time and expertise to host the Ask Me Anything sessions, which will be happening today and tomorrow. That spirit is what makes our community special. Once again, welcome to Global Alts Asia. We're excited for the ideas, connections, and capital in motions this week. Enjoy the event. Thank you.